Since March 2023, Georgian government changed requirements for acquiring status of tax residency for high net worth individuals. The most recent process for acquiring tax residency in Georgia for high net worth individuals. You are bypassing rule of living in Georgia for at least 6 months per year. Program is beneficial for those people who are seeking for tax optimization. You need proving that your assets exceed at least 3 million Georgian lari, including 500,000 US dollar assets from Georgia, or provide documents proving that your income for last 3 years was at least 200,000 Georgian lari, and plus you have invested in Georgian property. You have property in Georgia valued for at least 500,000 US dollar. And we are talking today in this video regarding the updated, most recent process for acquiring tax residency in Georgia for high net worth individuals. Let's start with what's different between ordinary tax residency and residency for high net worth individuals. This later is that you are bypassing rule of living in Georgia for at least 6 months per year, 182 days. This program is beneficial for those people who are seeking for tax optimization. And if you can significantly optimize your tax using this program, they cannot be answered because every country has different requirements. You need to consult with local consultant. Some countries offer you tax exemption if you are tax resident of another country. That's why this regime is beneficial for some people. Changes that has been recently made is regarding adding requirements of owning some assets also in Georgia, which was not required earlier. Who is eligible for tax residency in Georgia? A natural person, Georgian or foreigner, who has a property worth of 3 million lari, not precisely in Georgia, but elsewhere in their country or elsewhere. But apart from that, let's say who else is eligible for this program. Also, those people who can claim that their income for 3 consecutive years were above 200,000 lari are eligible for this program. So, to summarize, people who have assets at least 3 million lari worth of, or those who have proved that their income for past 3 years were consequently more than 200,000 Georgian lari. The residency for high net worth individual is granted for 1 year and has to be resubmitted every year. The requirement that they have added is that to get this status, you need to prove in any scenario, are you applying for your past year's incomes, 3 years incomes, or with your asset values. You need to have additionally in Georgia, in any case, at least property worth of at least 500,000 US dollar. So for example, if you are applying with your income of past 3 years, you need to prove that your income has been for past 3 years at least 200,000 Georgian lari, not specifically from Georgian source, but from any source. Plus, you need to prove that your assets in Georgia are worth of at least 500,000 US dollars. So according to what we have talked until now, here is the documents that you will require for application procedure. First, you will need your Georgian ID card. You must fill application form, which is pretty easy to fill. It's basic information about you. Document proving that your assets exceed at least 3 million Georgian lari, including 500,000 US dollar assets from Georgia, valued by certified professional appraiser. Or, instead of this, you can provide documents proving that your income for last 3 years upon application was at least 200,000 Georgian lari, and plus you have invested in Georgian property, you have property in Georgia valued for at least 500,000 US dollar. Also, foreign bank statements are accepted, but it has to be translated in Georgian. If you do not have Georgian residency card or ID card, instead of that, you will need your passport. And the rest of the documents are the same. About the application process, the process is undertaken by Georgian Revenue House tax authority. The application can be submitted digitally from your Revenue House portal, but after that you will need to send the original documents as well. Or you can apply directly on Revenue House service branch, which is easier, I believe. If you do not have Georgian Revenue House portal, we can set it up for you. Also remotely. We will need your power of attorney for that. If the application goes without any problems, you will be granted tax residency within 30 working days. If you want to get tax residency for a particular year, that's why we recommend to start earlier in September, in October, so you get it by December for that year, because the application takes at least 1 month, and that plus preparing documents takes some time. If you need any help with the procedure, feel free to book free consultation with us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.